everybody out there? So there was this little girl, and she lived down the street from Bethel Elementary, and she was invited to a birthday party. Now, she was super excited to go to this birthday party because she had never been to a birthday party, except her brother and her sisters. Her family moved all the time, so about the time that she made friends and might get invited to a party, they moved. So she thought that she had to have a birthday hat on her head. Well, she was sad because she didn't have one. Well, she thought she wasn't going to get to go. Well, she started looking around her house to see if there was anything she could use to make a hat out of, and she found a piece of paper. So she took her piece of paper and she folded it like this, and she folded it like this, and like this, until she had a birthday hat. So she put her birthday hat on, and she was so happy as she went skipping down the road headed to the party. Well, the party was down past the school in that little neighborhood back on the right. Well, super excited, like I said, to go. And as she's skipping right in front of the school, she looks at the school, and the school was on fire. You couldn't do anything because she couldn't run and call the fire department. This was before you had cell phones. She didn't have that. It'd be too long to run back home. She was going to have to put that fire out herself. And what kind of hat do you need to put a fire out? A fireman's hat. You're right. So she took her piece of paper and she folded it like this. And she put on her fireman's hat. And she grabbed a hose and she started spraying water all over the school till finally she'd put that fire out. But she sprayed so much water that she flooded the entire area. You couldn't even walk. You needed to either swim or be in a boat. So what kind of hat do you need to sell a boat? What kind of hat? A sailor's hat. So she took her piece of paper and she folded it like this, and she put on her sailor's hat, but she still needed to be inside what? A boat. So she took her piece of paper and she folded it like this, and she got inside her boat and she started sailing, and wham! She ran right in to one of the school buses parked out there, and it tore up the corner of her boat. Did that stop her? She kept right on going, and wham! She ran right into the dumpsters in the back of the school, and it tore up the other corner of her boat. Did that stop her? She kept right on sailing, and wham! She ran right up on top of the slides out there on the playground, and it ripped out the bottom of her boat. Did that stop her? Because that boat started to sink. But what should you have on your body if you're in a boat? A life jacket. So she opened it up and put on her life jacket. And that's the story, Party Hat. See you later, alligator.